Yo, what's up, everyone? Good to see you guys and gals. We appreciate you all tuning in to the live stream. Just remember, not financial advice. You all got to do your own research. So yes, please do your research before pulling up to the live. All right, one second. I gotta find my charger really quickly. Yo, what's up, everyone? All right, so yeah, we got our charger pretty much. I gotta send out like 2 notifications. All right, let's see here. So yeah, for today's live, we will be finding a couple swings. For the end of the day, we will be going over a few trades that I am looking for. So give me one moment here while I send out a couple notifications, and then we will be getting started. So want to go over what happened today, and then also got a few ones that I'm looking for, and hopefully we can still stay outside of our boxes. Yo, Uncle Will, what's up? I know, what's up? Dragging my guy. All right, what's it? 2 notifications. Let's start with the Qs and SPY. So for the Qs here, this is what I, so yeah. And honestly, for tomorrow, we do got a lot of empty space under us. So if we don't end up gapping down here, this is what I can look at. I get this on a 1-hour chart. So this is under this 599 area. We got a nice little move down into this pocket here. If we do want to break that down to that 594. So that's the move that I'll be looking at for tomorrow, unless if we end up gapping down as of now. So that's what I like there. Above us, I'm going to let it build a little bit of consolidation, and then we'll see if we can get that upside. Obviously, what I would be targeting if we do end up going up this week, there is a nice little pocket here. So you can see that clear gap down, clear as day. There is a pocket here, so a nice POTTERBOX there. So basically an area of consolidation that we need to break through in order for us to target into this gap here that you see. So I don't see any resistance till that 614 looks good to me. So yeah, those are the 2 things I'm seeing for tomorrow. We'll see how things will play out with that. So that's on the Qs. We'll go to SPY. We're gonna pull up Tesla. Hold on. Tesla. Actually, we'll leave these up because these are some swings that I was looking at a little bit earlier, but we'll see. Yo, Milo, thanks for sharing the live stream. I appreciate it. All right, so on SPY, pretty much same thing, same words, honestly. What I can see here. So if we don't want to gap down right now, hopefully this is for tomorrow as well. I do see this clear gap up, but no consolidation here. And this is something that I would like to take to the downside if we could break under that 680. So we get that nice candle close. We got empty space down to that 676 area, which I wouldn't mind. And then upside, honestly, that 30-minute chart looks really good. Fabby, what's up? Thanks for liking the live stream. So 30-minute chart looks good. So there's a lot of empty space here. So these are just like those next little targets that I can see if we do end up going up. So I probably would get rid of all this, and then no, there's that empty space there, which looks really good. So just going to move that box there. It's still a nice little decent move if we can get there. All right, 1 second here. Yo, Fritz, AMD. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll take a look there. AMD, you guys want to see what else do we got? PayPal. All right, yeah, we can definitely take a look there. And then, yeah, we'll take a look at a couple other ones as well. Actually, PayPal was a great find. I'm going to be honest with you, at least for me. So, as you can see, I think we did this on a 2-hour chart, by the way. So, thanks for the heart, me's, appreciate it. So there is still this clear gap down, no consolidation here. And so clear gap down, no consolidation. Want to see us breaking through this consolidation, which we did end up doing that. So if we end up continuing 47.49 and then that 52.12, that's what I like there. So it doesn't look too bad. Yeah, I know, I saw that today. So yeah, that still looks good. Are you swinging anything into tomorrow? Yeah, I'll probably have a nice little swing. I'll probably wait the last 5 to 10 minutes to enter into anything new. But yeah, we're gonna find a few. We're gonna be looking for a couple and going over what we already found. Obviously, you can see what happened today. I think I did end up posting these plays here. So boom, you can see empty space. You can see what happened there. You can see what happened on a few of those plays. Shout out Glock for amazing call outs too. But yeah, pretty much same thing. We have the same trades as always. Great way to start the week. You can see what a few other members did there on a few of those plays. Shout out Fabby with that IW input with us. And yeah, we try to make things as simple as possible. And then, yeah, that was that. You can see how we called it out inside the Discord. Beautiful move there. All right, AMD, yeah, let's take a look here. I think hold on. It honestly still doesn't look bad. So, so yeah, there is a move here that I can see, which doesn't look too bad. Swings on QQ puts. Honestly, I'll probably leave the Qs alone, at least for on a swing. I might just, I'll be honest, I like playing on the Qs during the day. Or like Qs and SPY at least, rather than swinging them. Alright, on AMD, yeah, I do see this 2-hour little box here that we did end up breaking outside of. Only thing is this, that we need to get a continuation here. So, we already broke outside the box here. Hopefully we can stay outside and then hit this downside. So, yes, we got some empty space under us. So, under that 196, as you can see. If we end up continuing, we do got a nice little move. So, hopefully we get that push down. So, looks good. So clear gap up on that box, on that wall, empty space. Same thing here, just like on these plays. Told them about those IW inputs. We had that clear gap up, no consolidation, and we ended up touching that downside there. So kind of want to see that same thing. Clear gap up, boom, and hopefully we can get something like this. See the percentage wise there. Crazy, crazy day. Alright, so AMD, yeah, I like it. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Alright, let's keep on going. Let's see what we got here. So PayPal, we established that. Possible retest at that 4304 area. Excuse me, guys. Alright, 1 second. What do we got? PayPal, Tesla. Hold on, I'm going to pull up a couple other ones here. So, AEW. Honestly, we'll go over these two. So, NVO. I was looking at this earlier. We're like right there. close to this empty space. So what I did end up seeing was his clear gap up here. So you can see clear as day. Boom, clear gap up, no consolidation. This is what I would like to the downside. As you can see, this is on like a weekly chart. So feel like if this happens, it probably would take a long time, but we're getting close there. So if we end up getting a nice candle body close under that box, that wall, there is a lot of empty space under us, which looks good. that looks fire. So I'll go for a weekly close, but if I try it during the week, that'll be fine too. We'll see if we can get under there first. That'll be great. So 24-hour chart actually lines up pretty good too. So lines up well. So pretty much same thing, empty space. So if you're watching my live stream today, we gave this one out as well. See a few members end up hitting that. Little trade there. But I could scroll in and scroll up to the chat, and you can see what a few other members did. So this is the VIP chat as well. So yeah, pretty good day on this. Yeah, I do see a couple good ones. Yo, Julius, yeah, all right, no worries, man. I don't know, I get like all sorts of like kind of requests, so you never know. USAR, and yes, if anyone has any other requests, you can go ahead and drop those in the comments. SFM. All right, what else do we got? USAR. All right, let me see here. All right, 1 second. Sending a message to some of these mods here. All right, 1 second here. All right, what do we got? Let me see here. All right, ASTS. I was looking at this one earlier. This one actually did look really good. Right now we're still in this box here. So yeah, we got this clear gap down, no consolidation, and then hopefully, yeah, we break outside this 8702 area and then have this empty space that is above us up to that 104. So that's what I was looking at there, which we did not get quite yet, but yes, we got the empty space, which looks really good. So we'll see how that wants to play out. SFM. Yeah, that's had some crazy moves. Let me see this 24-hour. Actually, that looks really good. Not too bad, actually. So that's at 73.82. So pretty much same thing. Okay. Yeah, that looks really good. Yo, Tyler, appreciate the follow, man. Hope you're doing good, bro. Let me see. Let's see. Yeah, we got empty space above us. I don't know what these contracts look like, but it actually does look really good. We got some we got a nice pocket here if we do want to get this continuation. So yeah, empty space above that 73, 76 looks good there, and then obviously we got another pretty much a bigger pocket here, which looks crazy. I'm not saying, you know, this will end up going, but if it happens to, we do got another great pocket here if we want to get that continuation. So SFM, all right, cool. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on this one. End of day. Let's see if we get a nice little push. That looks really good. Yo, Borden, what's up? KDP, all right, cool. I got you, bro. USAR. All right, what else? All right, KDP. Yeah, USAR, it does have another move too. So pretty much every day in the Discord, we try to keep it the same. You can see all my targets are the same. All of my entries and exits are the same, either from them floors or from the empty space actual move. So 1958, I like up to that 2182. So there's a move there, and then of course there's another bigger pocket here, which looks good. So hopefully we do get that push up above. Looks like we're trying to grab that floor there. So looks good. We'll see how that plays out. All right, KDP. Oh wait, hold on. That's actually not a bad little play. Yeah, that actually looks crazy. Hold on, let me see here. Let's see here. I don't know what these cons look like, so I gotta pull this up. So there is that empty space. All right, I'm gonna pull these cons up on this chart here. All right, 1 second here. All right, let's see. Yeah, that doesn't look bad. This looks like something that I would definitely try to take. All right. Looks like some alerts are going off right now. All right, KDP, we do got empty space here, so clear gap down, no consolidation. So if we do get a strong close, I don't know. We'll see how that plays out. Hold on, I'm pulling up contracts where I want to see what they look like. Let's see if the contracts look good or not. But yeah, this is something that looks simple. Obviously, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, that's fine too. Let's see. Some of the spreads could be a little bit better. He says, yo, Cruz, what's up, bro? Dude, yeah, it actually looks insane, bro. It really does. So, I'm thinking, at least for me, if we get a nice close, maybe I'll try, like, some starters or whatever, but I want to see how we open up for tomorrow, too. But yeah, that looks pretty crazy, man. Yo, Juan, what's up? CLH? All right, cool. Yeah, we'll go over that. So yeah, that was one we found on this live stream. That's why I love getting on live, because it's like, obviously, I'm gonna be completely honest. I already had what I wanted to swing, and then this is like the icing on the cake, just finding like these extra ones. So, yo, Cody, what's up? AMD, yeah, I actually do like AMD. So it looks like, so on AMD, at least for me, if it'll load, that'll be great. But yeah, it looks like we got some more empty space under us. If we can, get this nice little clear. push down. So this looks like literally the same play that we called out inside the Discord today. See IW inputs. Told everyone about it. Obviously, we were those floors. And then you could see clear gap up. We end up targeting to that downside. See, shout out to all the other members catching that same trade with us. Great start to the week. Prayers answered. Boom. So yeah, shout out to all the members there catching some of those trades. Boom. So yeah, this is in the VIP chat. So yeah, we try to do this every day. If it works, cool. If it doesn't, I'll just stop out. They've been in there for like 9 hours, bro. You can see they've been in the live chat, which we just added in there, like what, 2 weeks ago or so. So we've been utilizing that, and yeah, it's been crazy. So, and shout out to all the mods too. So, shout out Glocky ends up doing his thing there as well. So, pretty wild. So yeah, if you do want to join the Discord, link is in the bio. You can join the free chat, the VIP chat. You can see how we post our setups, and then see how we call those out. But if you don't want to join, I'll still be on live pretty much every single day, so no worries at all. All right, 1 second here. All right, cool. You monitor crypto? No, not really. I don't do crypto. I only do like options, sometimes futures. But yeah, that's it. All right, Microsoft. Hold on. This is getting a crazy drop. Where else could we be dropping to though? Oh wow. You know what? That's actually pretty crazy. I do see some more. This looks pretty wild here. All right, cool. 1 second here. My bad. I was typing inside the Discord, but we do got a box here. So I basically seen this area of consolidation. So you can see what these candles are going back and forth here. And what I would like for it to happen is if we can break this area of consolidation and then go into the empty space. So that will be under us down to that 376. So that's just where I see resistance at. First CP would still be the middle of the move. And that middle of the move is 50% mark. So yeah, we do got some empty space there, which doesn't look too bad. So clear gap up, no consolidation. Make sure, yeah, looks good. But I will say, if we do go back into that 385 area, we could end up seeing some upside. So got to be careful. We'll see how things play out with that. All right, so yeah, that's on Microsoft. 1 second, 1 second. Man, and the crazy thing is about today, we already had a great day, so yeah, we'll see how these swings go out. I do see a couple good setups though. All right, even CLH doesn't look too bad. Hold on, that 24-hour actually looks pretty good. So we like to start on the higher time frames and then work our way down. Honestly. This is what I'm looking at here. So there is a pocket above us. So clear gap down, no consolidation. Looks like we're not ready yet. Looks like we're flirting with this box. So if we can get this breaking continuation. So I would like a candle close outside of that 50-70 area. And then I would like to target into the empty space, or what I circled. So that's just what we call it here. Using the POTTERBOX. So yeah, shout out POTTERBOX as well. Yeah, we got a couple of decent moves if we want to get there. Yo, Lawnmower, thanks for reposting the live stream, bro. Appreciate it. All right, so yeah, that's on Microsoft. Looks good. We'll see if we can get that. All right, let me take a look. What else do we got? So Tesla, I think we already went over this. So this one, as you can see here, so there was a lot of pockets here. This was this other pocket that we did end up going into. So under that 399 area, down to that 392, looks good. That's if we do want to get that continuation. Yo, Glock, I see that comment in there. Yeah, that's wild. So yeah, if we do continue down to that 392, for the upside, I'm gonna be honest, I will just have a nice top and bottom wall, let it build a little bit of structure, and then have the empty space. So obviously, you know, that's what we do target into, but I do like to have structure. You can see today on the plays that we had, told them right before market opened, IWM puts under this, under that 262 area. We had structure, we had the empty space, so I'm just gonna let it ride, and then we just wait for the setup. So for that, I'm just gonna, you know, let it do what it wants to do, and hopefully we can get a couple decent plays. Shout out Glock for those IWM calls there. Boom, you can see all that happened today. We posted pretty much most of these charts, but yeah, you can scroll through, see what a few members did just today too. So doesn't look bad. Microsoft, all right. Yeah, we got a couple good ones. We got a couple good ones that doesn't look too bad. All right, I'm gonna pull up these other little charts. So if you have any requests or if I missed it, you can drop those in the comments section. I got you guys. I'll try my best. All right, so Neo, all right, cool. And then RR, ORCL, okay, cool. We'll take a look there. And then, hold on, I want to look at a couple other ones here. All right, so Neo, I think hold on one second here. I think I did this on a 4-hour. No, I'm lying. That's a 24-hour chart. All right, so yeah, okay. I do remember doing this one. So this box looks a little bit different. So we're still, or at least I'm still, looking at these same things. So what I can see here is we still got that clear gap down, no consolidation. This is my top and bottom wall here. I know you're going to ask me about this red candle. Still going to count this as empty space. And then hopefully, and yes, saying hopefully, if we do end up getting this continuation, want to see above that 586 area. And then hopefully we could target into this empty space up to that 721. So same thing, you know, in a lot of these trades, I just like to relax and then wait for the entry. I don't really like to force anything. But yeah, that's what I can see on that. So yeah, that's on Neo there. Yeah, there are a couple of good plays. ORCL, all right, we'll go over that too. Let's see. Actually, there is a 24-hour little box here that I'm now seeing. The thing that I like about this one, so yeah, every day in the Discord, same exact trades. This is just what I see. We got a nice pocket here. Yo, Charlie, what's up? So yeah, we got this clear little gap up here. That looks really good. And then if we do end up breaking under that, we do have a nice pocket there. So that's what I do like. That empty space, which doesn't look too bad. We'll see how that wants to play out with that. All right, ORCL. I'm not gonna lie to you. This trade is already. It looks like it's pretty much done. Looks like we haven't hit that final, which would be that 136. So, if we do end up tapping that, that's there. Above us, I'm gonna let it build a little bit of structure. I know you see all these dots in here. Don't worry about that. It's just, I don't know why that's there, but let it build some structure, at least for me, and then take that thing back up. Obviously, if we do end up breaking under our final TP, then yeah, there is another pocket down to that 133 area. All right, so MSFT. All right, cool. Yep, I got you. All right, where are we at? Where are we at? So yeah, I think we just did this one. See, right now we are in that next little pocket here. So as you can see, we're basically just crashing down into this empty space. So if we do continue, this is just my only thought process on this. There is this pocket down. I don't really see any resistance down to that 376 area. That's if we do want to get that continuation. But other than that, looks good. We do got that empty space that is completely under us. So not a bad little play if that wants to get that continuation. All right, let's see here. All right, so yeah, we found a couple good ones. We'll see how things play out. But yes, guys and gals, I will be getting off now. I will be inside of the Discord now. So yes, thank you all so much for tuning in. You can see what we did inside the Discord today. You can just scroll through. I pretty much posted all these charts as well, so you can see what we do here. I'll also be live tomorrow, so you can join my free live streams tomorrow morning if you'd like. We go over a lot of these trades here. If you do want to join the Discord, join the free chat, the VIP chat. You can see these same exact plays, what we do. And if they work, they work. And if they don't, I stop out and re-enter. But yes, thank you all so much for tuning in. I'll either see you inside the Discord. So I'll be working on those swings, or I'll see you in my next stream. So that'll be tomorrow morning. Going to be working on a lot of educational content. So yeah, see you either in the Discord or in my next stream. Everyone have a blessed one. In Jesus' name, amen. Thank you all so much for tuning in.